Hey y'all, it's your girl Erica Vane back again with another breakdown for Love Victor. In this video, we are talking about Isabel. As you can see by the titles, let's get into it. Shout out to Emily Powell over at ericavane.com who is breaking down Love Victor the entire series. If you have missed it, she has articles breaking down each season as well as these full character breakdowns and a little bit more information so you can check it out over on ericavane.com. Thank you, Emily. Isabel, a story of breaking biases. In Love Victor Season 2, a lot of emphasis is put on how different characters react to Victor's coming out. One of these characters is his mother, Isabel, who does not react well, to say the least. I think any other show would make her the villain of this season, the homophobic mother who refuses to accept her son, causing all sorts of strife in the family. And while yes, that is what she does, she isn't demonized. She isn't forgiven, but she isn't reduced to a flat stereotype of a bad mother. Instead, Season 2 is used as an opportunity for the character growth and re-examining of internal biases for Isabel. Having her go through the journey of discovery and acceptance sends an important message to the audience. Anyone can change if properly motivated. Isabel is properly motivated. She loves her family. That is one thing that never changes about her character throughout the entire series. She loves her family so much that she is willing to give up her entire life in Texas to move across the country for them. She's willing to separate from her husband and try to repair her relationship with herself and her children to better her family. And these are things that have taken a significant toll on her. So when she refuses to accept Victor's sexuality in the second season, it cuts deep because her homophobia is not coming from a place of malice. She honestly believes that Victor will live a better life if he is straight. We see this in several conversations. First, she corners Victor on the way to his first day of school and tries to talk to him about how hard coming out will be. She's essentially forcing him back in the closet. It is not okay. She is terrified the children will judge him based on what he is. Secondly, she has a breakdown asking God why he would punish her son because she knows that Victor is such a genuinely good person. These moments are real and they hurt. Every LGBT person that Emily, our wonderful television critic, knows has dealt with something similar to this. A person they love so much who just cannot accept their sexuality or gender orientation. The grief is overwhelming because even though their friend or family member is right there, you still have lost them. That's part of the reason we found Isabel's character arc to be so cathartic. Love Victor doesn't shy away from the sense of loss. While Season 1 might have Victor and Isabel sitting close to each other on the couch and resting their heads on each other's shoulders, Season 2 has them staring at each other from across the table, glancing away when the other looks up and unable to hold conversations without arguing. And they don't work it out, at least not together. It's not solved by a sit-down conversation, though they have a few of those. It's solved by Isabel examining her place in the church and how she grew up, watching Victor with his friends and Armando, her now separated husband, with his girlfriend. And after all that, she decides she needs to fix herself. Not the relationship, herself. That's what we found amazing. This problem is solved by Isabel coming to terms with the fact that she is the problem. That's something you don't see very often, both in real life and in media. A problem always has to be external or a mistake. No, Isabel realized a character flaw about herself. She's stubborn to change and too set in her ways that she grew up in, but those are what's causing the relationships in her life to fall apart. There are two turning points that are absolutely fantastic. The first one is late in Season 2 when Victor and Isabel are sitting outside their church. It's the first time they've tried to have a calm conversation in a while. Isabel tries to explain her restrictive Catholic culture she grew up in and the fact that she also had a gay aunt. As she's talking, you can almost see her realize all the things that were not okay about her upbringing. Her aunt was gay, so what? She wasn't a bad person. Being gay didn't make her bad. Why did she ever think that? It was a great bit of visual storytelling with the facial expressions and the ending moment where Victor finally feels safe enough to get physically close to his mother again. It's so sweet. The second one is Isabel telling off the priest. Now, if you're anything like Emily, this lovely writer of this amazing piece, you were waiting for this to happen from the moment that the priest opened his mouth. Isabel has been seeing this priest for advice on and off throughout the season, and this guy has just been spouting out homophobic rhetoric about how gay people have wandered off the path of the Lord. After some soul searching, Isabel realized how wrong he is and verbally eviscerates him for ever thinking those things about her son. Her son is a wonderful human being, every part of him, and if God can't see that, then God is wrong. That's right, girl. Now that Isabel has accepted Victor and started to accept the way that she was raised was restrictive, things begin to fall into place. She was holding herself back before, afraid to grow as a person, and maybe she was afraid to see what she would grow into. At the end of Season 2, she's no longer afraid, and as she grows, her other relationships grow with her. Armando comes back to her, Victor begins to trust her again. Don't think that the show forgives her for her actions because it's not apologetic at all. It does a great job of treating Isabel sympathetically while still showing her as wholly in the wrong for her actions. She is wrong, but she learns to be better. People can change if they want to, and Isabel Salazar's story is one of change and growth, and she has made it so far from where she was at the beginning of season 2, and we cannot wait to see her in season 3. There are good things ahead for the Salazar family, and we can feel it. You can stream Love Victor right now, seasons 1 and 2, on Hulu. If you missed any of our other Love Victor coverage, you can check out our Love Victor playlist, link for you right here. Thank you again to the phenomenal television critic on ericavane.com, Emily. You can also check out all of her writing on ericavane.com right now. And if you're looking for something new to watch, we have 2 suggestions for you on screen as well. I'm Erica Vane, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!